thumbnail on my thing. I gotta picture that. I gotta put a proper thumbnail on my stuff. Just gotta make sure everything is going well for me. I didn't even watch WrestleMania. Maybe it's because I'm older. It's probably because I'm older. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I know. I'll give someone the moderation. Maybe it's because I'm. We back at it again. What's going on, you guys? It's your boy, the Unfading Rocket. Yeah, it has been quite some time, actually. Let me check. When was the last fucking time I streamed? Uh, but not only stream, but I gotta like start posting videos. And damn, the last video was like a good 4 years ago, bro. I gotta get back on that, man. We gonna get back to it, y'all. Don't worry about that. When was the last stream? No, not those. No, not those. Why is all of these updating? Uh, really? Hold on. No, no. What happened in my Sly Cooper trilogy, bro? I'm not looking for popular. I'm looking for the latest, bro. The latest. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, okay. Perfect. Yeah. Took me yeah. Okay. Good. 3 weeks ago. That has not been a month. Okay. Still not good. I need to do better on my managing time thing. We're definitely going to get better at that. I promise you. We're definitely going to get better at that. I promise you. But yeah, let's just do this. Time to play some Sly Cooper 2 Band of Thieves. Now, I don't really hear a lot of people talking about this one in comparison to like some of the other ones. Actually, mostly because I don't really hear people talking about Sly Cooper at all. Like, but hey, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Sly Cooper, the thief. Let's just get started.
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're going to get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
The same Sly Cooper that was able to clear tall buildings in a single bound. Well, no, actually, not really. Able to run across whole buildings and stuff. Having a hard time to get up there. Oh, man. This was the game that first introduced playing as the other characters.
There it is.
Which I liked. I'm not sure if everybody else liked it. I liked it. Bentley. The brains.
Okay. Let me at that security computer. The spotlights are offline.
Just want to make sure that the...
There goes the laser security system. I'm working on the security gate. Presto, all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
Yeah, he was able to jump higher. Like that, I think he's clearing 6 feet there easily. Old school video game right there, fam. This is also the game that also introduced upgrades into the game. So I actually have to collect as many of these things as I can get my hands on because yeah, it does not get easy to get your hands on these things. No, the coin. Hey, don't worry about that.
Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
I forgot they're based in Paris. Like I think the whole journey and stuff like that all took place while they were in Paris, because technically that's where Sly Cooper and them live at. Even though this was a game made by Sucker Punch, which, if memory serves, they were in Canada. I think Sucker Punch is a Canadian studio, but I don't.
Murray must have gotten lost along the way. Try pressing on ahead without him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let him. The brawn. Yeah, they turned him from a bumbling idiot into a big brawny character.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
Meteoropic.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray. Okay, all clear. Another barrier stands before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
I don't get it, Sly. The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox, as beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Oh, really? Then who broke in last night and made off with all the clockwork parts? You've got the motive.
Someone already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than Sly Cooper! After him!
Yeah, I don't remember if it was this game or...
Here, Ringtail.
Pretty sure it was this game or another one. But like she started getting in a Latin accent.
Shake a leg, Murray. It's time to go.
You can't run forever.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Yeah, well, this is where things get fun.
Hold still.
I remember this was a PlayStation demo. Now that I think about it, it was a demo.
Freeze!
This is getting a little hot. You guys go warm up the van. I'll keep Carmelita busy.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Stop, thief! Hey, come back here, Ringtail.
Hold on, now let me make up with something.
Freeze! Hold still.
Well, got whacked for that one. Dang, thought I was really gonna get 100. It is what it is.
Stop, thief!
Oh yeah, 100. Ah! Yeah, we did have help in this one now.
Freeze!
I'm headed toward your position. Jump in fast so we can get out of here.
Hold still. I'll find you, Cooper.
Yeah, she was really, she really wants to take this man down.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing Clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat.
I'm kind of curious how all those, well, I mean, it's video games, so probably wouldn't be surviving in lava, but still, like, they were able to recover the clockwork parts of the villain. This is a villain who lived for centuries, turned himself into a machine, and then after we beat him, and for the sake of the game being rated E, we have to say we beat him. So we beat him, and then they collect his parts and turn him into, put him in a museum. That's insane. Can you imagine that? And can you imagine somebody decides to become a cyborg, turns himself into a cyborg, get involved in some kind of epic clash or some kind of explosion, pieces all over the place, The very first thing that, because especially because this is a criminal, police come in, they arrest this character, and then the very first thing that they do is that they take the body parts and put them in a museum. Oh my goodness. Okay.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator, Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was
I like
once a
these
passionate
backstories
young
that they
art
got for
student
for
who
the
worked hard
characters.
to develop his own visionary style. Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the clockwork tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
Sly Cooper and the gang in the Black Chateau. Bro, I always love these introductions, man. Sly Cooper did it better. Sly Cooper does it better than most of these other level-based games. Yeah. First game to introduce the concept of using the coins to actually buy upgrades and stuff. Yeah, I remember. Of course, Murray has the most expensive ones because his is actually, Fist of Flame is really good because I think it's a one-shot. For regular enemies, it's a one-shot. Instantly disintegrates them. Don't really care that much about this one. And Trigger Bomb's actually pretty good too. So these two I'll focus on. That one, yeah. Let's get it.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocucom. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
Sly, if you click the L3 button, press the left analog stick, I'll beam some virtual markers into
Wait,
your
no,
beam
hold.
mask. They'll help you find your way around. If no markers are in view, use the right analog stick to move the camera and look around for them. Remember, the view is always better from the rooftops.
So why is the checkpoint all the way at the not at the rooftop?
Sly, I need you to hack into Dimitri's communication array so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes. I'm on it.
in position. I've uploaded the next waypoint into your thief mask imager. Remember, click the L3 button to locate your next objective. Okay, only one more to go. Activate your thief mask imager by pressing the L3 button to find the last dish waypoint. Remember, the view is always better from the rooftop. Sly, you can hold down the R1 button while walking to break into a fast run, but be careful, as this is sure to be loud enough to alert any guards in the vicinity. Nice work, Sly. I'm downloading from Dimitri's mainframe as we speak.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from here?
Your next job is to break into the nightclub and take some reconnaissance photos of the clockwork tail feathers. To get inside, you'll have to sneak through an old wine cellar beneath town.
Okay, I'll head out for the cellar.
Games in the entire world. You want to play a cute furry devil that shoots darts in your eyes? There's a champion for that. You want to play an undead crying zombie with depression? There's a champion for that. You want to play a fat evil cyborg who has his legs replaced with mechanical spider arms and shoots a hook from his belly button and grabs onto people and sucks them into an orifice where they're grinded up alive? We have a champion for that. Over 140 champions. Link below. I'm gonna give you this game for free. We're gonna make the world lol again. One slap at a time. Download and play League of Legends for free.
Good to see you, little buddy.
Type timing. Poor Suko starts getting pressed for giggling, and his guardian steps in like, hey, he's just a kid, chill. Scar King decides to leave them alone, but he peeps Kong is not messing with the dictatorship. So he's like, oh, you mad? Well, get angry.
Oh, my bad. I pressed the wrong thing by accident. I said I gotta use the restroom real quick. Yeah. Apologies for that. Disregard all that. Damn. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Damn. Ugh, sorry about that. What were we doing? Oh yeah, I was playing Sly Cooper. Give me a second real quick. Checking out something. Alright. Not in the stream. Interesting. Alright, back to what we were doing. Sly Cooper.
I guess the way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats.
Oh
Well,
no,
you
those
might
rats
like
have
some
treasure.
help clearing them
But I
out.
have to hit
Sounds like
hit
fun.
them.
You and me, back to back?
Totally. Outnumbered, fighting impossible odds. It's perfect.
All right, pal. Let's get to it.
Fear the Murray.
Yeah, that was I think I could really do.
Hold on, Sly. Let me lower those
Bro, let me get the
bars.
health, please.
There you go. To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump, then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air time. Looks like you're on your own from here.
I'm used to it. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
I give him credit for giving him a modicum of character development. I would say that. Like, to be fair, in the very first game, Murray was a bit more cowardly, like less wanting to fight everything, more wanting to eat everything. And then in the second game, through whatever means, I don't know if they released a comic or whatever. Maybe they did. I don't know. Murray turns into essentially the Brawn. Originally in the first game, he was a getaway driver. He still technically is, but I'm just saying, like, man, he stepped up. Now he's the Brawn, the Murray. I love it, bro. Fun, simple, nothing overtly complicated. We need to return to this kind of game. We need to return to this era of gaming, bro. I don't know why it's so difficult to do.
If you leave this area, you'll abandon your current job.
I don't know why we're not back to this era of gaming. It's insane to me that we're not back to this era of gaming. Eh.
Sly, in order to get past these lasers, you need to crawl under that table. To do that, get near the table and press
Why are these
the
bottles
circle
giving
button.
so much money? Guess they really want people to recycle. Nope, not gonna reach it. Screw it.
These flashlight guards are too tough to fight head on. Crawl under the tables to sneak around him.
Nothing in the pockets, bruh. Oh yeah, and you can fail missions this time. So normally you would not be able to fail missions like
This air vent leads
Oh.
into Dimitri's nightclub.
almost caught me.
Hit the circle button to crawl inside.
Oh my gosh.
In order to shut down those yellow lasers, you'll need to take out that guard. Sneak up behind him and press the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then the square button to slam and finish him off. Got that? The triangle button, then the square button.
It's the kind of violence that they're showing that they were rated E, people. Rated E these video games were. After all, I am a thief. I need to take as much.
That sneak attack slam move only works on guards
Yeah, bro. Seeing this makes me want more stylized graphics and art style in AAA games. Bro, I'm telling you, man. All the realism that a lot of people are trying to do with AAA games nowadays, I'm not gonna lie to you, some of the games don't really need it. Like, it's cool that they have it, but they don't really need it, right? AAA gaming nowadays has gotten, I'm not going to say it's stale, but it's definitely starting to get to a point where it's starting to become a little bit more repetitive, right?
If you get in a fight with those rats, the sneak attack won't work. It's purely a stealth move.
Oh, I forgot to do this. Oh Lord, it's a bunch of them. Well, it's fine. I'll throw hands with them enemies. Bro, how many of these things are there? Nah. That went back with me. Okay. Sorry. What was I saying? Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I was like, yeah, bro, AAA gaming, it's not stale. The word I'm looking for is, you're definitely noticing how a lot of AAA games are playing it safe. That's what, wait, hold on, what? Oh, you can charge it. I did not know that. All right, perfect. I need to know that. I need to know that for later. Yeah. Safe. That's what I was gonna say. AAA games are playing it too safe nowadays, bro. When it comes to like gameplay, art style, all that stuff, they're playing it a bit too safe. And I'm not going to lie to you. It's not that I don't think it's bad. I understand business. You know, businesses need money, and therefore they have to play it safe. I'm just saying that I kind of missed the era when games were a bit more experimentative. I mean, if anything, that's how those games became AAA games in the first place. Like, I promise you, God of War is definitely not considered a AAA game. At least the first couple of ones. It was not considered a franchise. Well, it was because it was successful, but God of War was an experiment, bro. God of War, the very first one, was definitely an experiment.
To bring up your binocucom, it's already outfitted with a spy cam. Sly, use the right analog stick to zoom in and out on photo targets.
But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I just miss game. I just miss when they used to be experiment, when they used to like take risks, and I wish they would go back to doing that. And I understand business. Got to make your money somehow. I just wish that we went back to that. Like, to give Nintendo some modicum of credit, Nintendo's still technically doing that, right? Like, they're still experimenting with their games. Like Mario Kart being in an open world setting. I understand that it's something that Forza Horizon already did, but kart racers have not done that. Like Forza did it, but kart racers like Sonic and them have not yet done that. So the fact that Nintendo's like, screw it, we're gonna try it out, I give them credit. Now, it doesn't mean that their game should be worth $80 damn. No, let me not even say 80. I'm gonna say 90. I know everybody's saying 80 because digital. No, remember, the physical version is $90, bro. I'm not paying $90 for the game, and I'm not paying $80 for the game. My recommendation in that case, if you're curious, wait for a sale, bro. I'm not even gonna front with you. Like, just straight up, this is unacceptable. Nintendo should not be. I understand, like, because again, if they were being truly innovative, I could understand it. But it's not innovative because it was already done before. Now, if they were turning carts into Transformers and fighting one another, okay. But they're not doing that. So,
stepped up patrols. The sum of it all renders a direct assault impossible. To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence. First, replace this bugged painting with one Dimitri has in his office.
Oh yeah, remember those missions.
Once in place, we should be able to listen in on his communications. Second, if you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements. Once
he's staring directly at the camera.
Understanding of the operation, those clockwork tail feathers are as good as ours.
Okay. So I have 300. I can use it to buy one or two of the moves. Bentley doesn't really have a lot of moves that does a lot of damage to the guard, so I'll just buy that for now. Because now we're getting to the part where...
You can bring up your binocucom
2
Bring
missions.
it to look through your binoculars. They'll be useful for finding the new job starts I've placed around town. Plus, they'll let you read the job titles.
I didn't realize the other guard was right there.
I just intercepted an email from Dimitri. He's ordered his guards to ring the boat's bell when the coast is clear.
Coast is clear for what?
Of that, I'm uncertain. Ring the bell and follow him without being seen. Then maybe we'll find out what he's hiding.
Old, you know, the crazy thing is that this game, old as it is, it still looks better than games nowadays. It's crazy. Like, I can name probably, if I, no, actually, I would have to think about it, but I could probably name maybe like 3 or 4 games. If I give it some thought, there are 3 or 4 modern games that don't look as good as this game does. He also looks above.
You won't be able to see what Dimitri is doing from up on that water tower. Go down for a closer view. Good job tailing him, Sly. He had no idea you were watching while he typed in that secret code. Hold on.
Technically, I had my character positioned to a point where he couldn't see it, but
Leads
yeah.
to the nightclub's aqua pump. This might be useful for the heist.
Oh, perfect. Now it turns into a Murray mission. But let me do that other Sly mission first. Sly Cooper 2 had longer mission structures than the first one did. The first one, it was all level based. And the second one, it's kind of, they give you like an open field and give you missions to do in that open field before you transition to the next area. So, I don't know how am I going to do it. I think I might just do 1 boss at a time, maybe 2, depending on how long the missions take. Because if you remember correctly, even though I played Sly Cooper games even though I played these games over and over again for many, many years, I can still occasionally lose to some non-circumstantial level design, but it is what it is.
Sly, I managed to outwit
Why
this
does he have a
forged
picture?
painting with a bug. I
Why
need
does he
you
have a
to
picture
sneak
of
into
Sly
Dimitri's
Cooper, bro?
office and swap it with the original.
Nice.
Like he has an
So
original
we'll be
copy,
able to
like he has
listen
an
in on
original
these
picture of Sly
conversations.
Cooper in his
Yeah,
office.
I
Why
got
does he
this
have an
Michael
original
Kors
copy of Sly
smoothie
Cooper in
with
his
an ear
office?
on the inside. Just be careful with the fine art. Take any damage and the painting's ruined.
Yeah, I can't get hit. not even that difficult. Just again, stick to the rooftops. You're pretty much golden. It's the one. It's when they time these ones that it gets annoying, because there's gonna be ones where you have to deliver a package or something like that, and again, can't take any damage, and then they time it so that you have to really kind of rush before you reach the other areas. While we're on that subject, what happened to the other abilities that Sly Cooper had? Like I don't know. Like I remember in the first game, he had the ability to slow down time and all that stuff if you collected all the stuff. But like none of those abilities appear in this game, and that's a bullshit. Sly Cooper deserves to have all of his powers intact, bruh. Like the Cooper ability to slow down time, for goodness sake. I can understand. Oh my goodness, no, I gotta be careful. If he sees me, it's gonna be a brawl. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I see it. I know how to get there. Actually, wait, no, how did I get there? Bro, how did I get there? I don't remember. Okay, I'll figure this out. Pretty sure it was. Nah, you can't double jump that far. Did I go above here? No. Oh my goodness, bro. I genuinely, I can't believe I don't remember how I got to that part. Wait, no, now I remember. Oh, now I remember. Okay. Oh my goodness. Showing my age here.
That's all right. I never was one for the direct approach.
Swell, because the indirect approach is way up there through that air vent.
Bill. Bro, how did I get there? I mean, of course the answer's obvious. Oh my goodness, I forgot the lasers moved. Okay, now if I remember. Don't make this easy for me, game. Yeah, if I fail, I have to return back here to do it. Like, I would have to go back. If I fail, I have to go back to the, shoot. I would have to come back to this area specifically to get it. Because I actually have to switch anyways, because now I got to go from being Sly to being Murray, and then Murray is able to take care of that. So let's take it out. Nope. I know for a fact that I made that. Come on. Wonderful. Now I can sell my loot. A painting. Wait, no. Did I sell it? No, I didn't sell it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm not going to sell it just yet. 232 gold, though. That's crazy. Now I have to play as Murray. Yeah, Murray is a brawler. He's too big. Oh, wonderful. He's right there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, okay. You can't run on ropes. You can't do the sneaky thing though. You had to go, buddy. Sorry. Yeah, hold on real quick. Not going anywhere, just gotta do this small little thing right here. There we go. Alright, we're back.
Murray, I need you to make your way back to the aqua pump room and sabotage it.
Jeez, I don't know. How am I supposed to get past these lasers?
You should be able to break that power box by throwing something at it. Press the circle button to use your stomp move near the ice machine to pick up a block of ice. Then press the square button to throw the block at the power box.
Hit the circle button to pick stuff up and the square button to throw. Got it.
What? Oh yeah, you needed more than one. I forgot.
You're strong, Murray. Try picking up other stuff in the room. Enemies that are knocked out can be picked up with your stomp move. Throw something at that guard, then jump up there and pick him up with the circle button.
So much violence. Unnecessary.
Toss the rats into that open water main and plug up those pipes.
Like we can at some point we're gonna have to have a conversation about the fact that this game literally had us attacking guards doing their job and like killing them in such very crazy ways. Like bro, I'm literally beating these guys, picking them up, tossing them into a mix.
That did it, Murray. With the aqua pump out of commission, they'll be forced to route water through the old pipe tower. Those fools, they're playing right into our hands. Okay, fellas, I've constructed a plan to get at the clockwork tail feathers. But we'll need to pull off a few more jobs to set things up for the heist. First, Sly will have to pick a few pockets in the theater so that we'll have access to the Spotlight Control Center. Once that's accomplished, we'll be able to turn off all the security around the printing press. We'll need your muscle, Murray, to take out all the exterior alarm horns. We don't want anything to alert the guards while we pull off the big job. And finally, we'll need to get into the discotheque to drop this mirror ball. Trust me, it's all part of the plan. Okay, Murray. That alarm horn will tip off Dimitri during our heist. There are 3 of them out here, and I need you to take them out.
Check.
This is going to take some serious muscle, Murray. You're the only guy on the team who can pull this off. Stop to pick things up, then throw it at those alarm horns. Good luck, pal. This could get rough.
Evildoers feel my wrath.
Thunderflaw. There's one over there. One over there. Yeah, he calls people. I forgot about that.
If you want to break out of your combat stance, hold down R1 button.
Yeah, I gotta run because of the guard. And I. Oh, should they? I forgot to do that. no. Never made sense to me. The man's a hippo, and yet he has an aversion to water. Make it make sense. That's fine. The big guards can't even climb up here, so come on then, square up. I'll just switch up to Sly Cooper real quick. He's got money on him. A silver comb. It's worth something.
Hold it, Cooper.
Constable Neela. Another policewoman hot on my tail.
Please, I led you here.
So that Claw Gang slip was a clue. Why are you helping me out?
I'm not as black and white as Carmelita. I know what a menace those clockwork parts are, and I don't want the likes of the Claw Gang putting them to use.
So what? It takes a thief to catch a thief?
Something like that. But if I'm going to trust you in this case, I need to know that you can keep up. Literally.
Literally?
Don't fall behind.
Sly, hold down the R1 button to run. You'll need it to keep up with Constable Neela.
Now, to be fair, Sly Cooper has yet to have been caught, so I really don't know what she's talking about. No! I mean, she's a police officer and she's engaging in this much destruction of property. That's crazy.
Well done, Sly. We should work well together.
Glad you approve.
Now, legally, I can't enter Dimitri's nightclub without a warrant. But I happen to have obtained a key to his back door, which a person like yourself can use however he pleases.
Oh, we are absolutely going to work well together.
Come on, Sly. Don't cheat on your don't cheat on your pay now.
Will require my demolition skills. Head on back to the safe house. I should be all geared up for the field by the time you arrive. Okay, Sly. There's the power boxes which route to the printing press area. To take care of them, I'll need you to put a splice clip in those spotlights.
Sorry, Bentley, but those fans are spinning way too fast to walk on.
They can be slowed down from this control panel, but you'll have to do a lot of pickpocketing to get at it. The guards are carrying special fragile keys that will be destroyed if you attack. Make sure you pickpocket their keys before you take those thugs out. To pickpocket guards, sneak up behind them and press the circle button.
Special fragile keys that break. Why isn't this a concept in real life?
Keep picking his pocket. Sometimes you have to dig a little.
Bro, the camera, come on. Bro, the fact that it didn't reach me, I'll take it.
Check 1, check 2. Solid. Dimitri on the mic with a shout out to all my nightclub samurai. Stand tall and feel beautiful. I hear some raccoon dude giving us static. If you all spot his crackerbox, bam! Make him unhappy. Take no prisoners. Go hardcore. Extreme all over his face. Okay, peace out.
Now that I'm carrying the keys, I'm actually curious as to whether or not I'd be attacked. I mean, if I get attacked, would they be destroyed? Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Now head for the control panel to slow down the fan.
Remember back in the old days when all you really needed was a key and a lock?
Like the fans have stopped.
Nowadays, you gotta have so much more than that. A simple key and lock and enough.
Insert that splice clip. fighting the Spotlight security guns. That should do it. No more security in the printing press room. Hey Sly, you can pickpocket all the guards around the nightclub. Try to find guys carrying shiny loot in their back pocket. It's lots of good stuff for a lot of
Monetary
toys back
briefing.
here at the safe house.
10 briefcase episode 1. Yep, there it is. A silver ring. Get your money up. Woo. Now, Bentley, unfortunately, is not what we would call the most powerful player. But he does have the ability to put enemies to sleep, though. Not forever. They will wake up eventually, though. Yeah.
Okay, Bentley. To get past the laser fence, you'll need to blow it up. Press the triangle button to drop a bomb, and then get out of the way before it explodes.
Take a nap, nigga.
Hey, Bentley, how you holding up out there in the field?
Fine, I'm just fine. I just need to bomb all the pillars supporting that disco ball and I can get out of here.
What's with taking out the disco ball?
Its impact will shake the nightclub's front peacock side loose from its mooring. Look, I can't talk now. I've got to keep moving, keep safe.
Hey, he's a real one, though. Terrified, scared out of his mind, but still pulling off the job for the homies. Oh, man. I thought that I was gonna be able to really quickly do it, but okay. That's fine, you know. That's why we got sleep darts like that.
back here at the safe house. And you were right. The peacock sign had half of its bolts pop off on impact.
Okay, fellas, the dominoes are all in place. Time to pull off the big heist. First, Murray will help me break into the old water tower. From there, I should be able to shut down the plaza fountain. Dimitri's sure to send someone out to get the repair truck. Sly, you'll pickpocket the truck keys off this guy once he shows up. Then hand them off to me and Murray in the plaza. We'll go steal the truck while you climb to the top of the nightclub's peacock sign. When you're in position, Murray will fire the truck's winch line up to you and will use it to pull down the sign. If my calculations are correct, the impact should create an entrance to the printing press room. Then, Sly, you jump in, grab the clockwork tail feathers, and we all get the heck out of here.
Oh, it's Bentley, huh? Alright, that's fine. I'm pretty sure this is the operation, or this is like... And this is the final mission. No, focus. And then just blast them like...
Come on, chum. Let's get to that water tower. Jump into my arms. I'll toss you up there.
Oh, it's jumping circle.
You're gonna have to blast your way
I need to focus. Which valves do I turn to divert water pressure from the plaza? To change the flow of water through a valve, I should press the circle button. Success!
Oh man, I thought I messed that one up.
Should be disabled.
It's off all right. They're already sending out the repair guy to fix it up.
Pickpocket the keys to his repair truck without being seen.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, head back to the fountain to make the exchange.
It's all you.
Let's head out for the repair truck.
I completely... Oh, I have to go for that again. Blast! Take it out.
the wheel. I know how to drive a stick shift.
I need to get in position on top of the nightclub's peacock sign for phase 3.
Hold on. Oh, okay, now I just have to figure out a way to get up there. Not at all a difficult task. It's very simple, very easy. See, all you have to do is just jump up here, go up here. Whack that, just because. Jump down here, press circle, crawl through here.
I'm in position.
Hey, we're just driving up right now. Get ready to grab the tow harpoon.
One shot. No.
I'll try again.
Hook's on. Pull away.
Sly,
No.
the guards are on to us. Protect the truck.
I'm just saying, like, oh my goodness. Bro, are you serious? I have to preserve the health, and if I remember correctly, there's a boss fight after this. I missed. Whack it again. How dare you. Oh wait, I can... Bro. Rather than messing around, let me not find out.
Behold the majesty of gravity and inertia.
That was real subtle, Bentley.
Okay, you jump in, grab the clockwork tail feathers, and we're out of here.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, Murray could have jumped in there. Bentley could have. I mean, those sleep darts are pretty effective. They couldn't put this man to sleep.
God. So raccooners do this. Right, totally bumming my
Raccooners
house up
do
and
this.
bringing me down. So very uncool. Why can't you let birds and bees be free, bro?
Listen to me, Tree. You have no idea what you're playing with. It'll bring more than your house down.
Look, bro, I think you are a tough cowboy. A man with taste, style, vision, a connoisseur of finer things. Like me. Look, I'm sure that two cats in a bag like us can work something out. Yeah? We smooth. Look, see the money. You like the money. You can take all you want. I can...
No deal. You and the rest of the Claw Gang have to be stopped. Clockwork will never again see the light of day. Just hand over the tail feathers and we can...
What is this with clocks, bro? Have you no vision? Are you hearing what I mean to you? You think you have juice? Don't show me a little mind when talking about such big things. You think you can swing the bat? Show your bling and let me shine you.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Well, it sounds like people in...
Let's dance!
God, man, you said your suit sucks. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. It sounds exactly like, oh my goodness. It sounds exactly like people in nowadays, bro. Like, a lot of people nowadays get upset over mistakes. I jumped, but that's fine, you know? Bro, I'm really not gonna win this fight. Because I don't remember... Bro, come on. I know I dodged that. Oh my goodness, I'm like one hit away. And unfortunately, the camera is also my worst enemy in this particular part. And I get no health. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my goodness, with only one little thing of health left. Oh.
You take clockwork feathers and my counterfeit in operation. It's past tense.
I'm doing you a favor. What kind of thief prints money? There's no honor in that.
You crackerbox.
I mean, to be fair, there's 6 of them because there's 3 toes on clockwork, but don't you love when a plan comes together?
My gang and I had done it. The clockwork tail feathers were ours, and Dimitri's counterfeiting operation was ruined. Due to the untimely arrival of Carmelita, my escape got a little tricky. Angry at having just missed me, she took it out on Dimitri, shutting down the nightclub and throwing the frustrated forger behind bars. The gang and I headed out of town for a week in Monaco. Bentley wanted to try out his new card counting formula, and I figured the team had earned themselves a well-deserved break.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. With the length of some of the, because of the fact that the missions are longer, we're gonna have to do it episode by episode. Yeah, they're just a bit too. There's a bit too much of them. Damn, so that means that there's gonna technically be 6 parts to this series. Oh my gosh. And yeah, I'm gonna have to save all of the platinum earning things that I want to do for like later on. So yeah, this is a good time for me to end it off. I'm gonna try to see if I can start streaming earlier so I can stream for longer. Mostly because I kind of want to wake up early tomorrow because wait, why did it say press square for? It said press square. Why did it say press square? Alright, I'll leave it alone. Wait and see what if it says it again, then I'll do it again. Hold on, did I press anything? No. I didn't do anything. It just said press square. We'll see. Anyways, so yeah, we'll end it off right here. I thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna try my best to not stream like around 9 o'clock ish anymore. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna see. I do it. What happens when you press square? This is actually new to me too. I did not see this. For the feet. He puts his mark naturally. Is that her car? I really have not seen this part in my entire history of playing Sly Cooper, bro. This is crazy. I've never seen this. The law. Better luck next time. And he gave her back the thing. Oh man. Yeah, that's crazy. That's how you be. That's how you act like a troll in real life. That's how you be a troll, man. Damn. Not only did he steal it, but he also successfully brought it back to her in her office of all places. Oh man, that's crazy. I genuinely speaking, I'm being 100% real here with you guys. I've never seen that cutscene before, ever. That's my very first time ever seeing that. It just makes me more mad that they were planning on making a Sly Cooper movie and it never came to fruition. And I will forever hate Sony for never going through with it. I feel like a Sly Cooper movie would have been perfect back then. Nowadays, in 2025, probably not. Unless Illumination made it, and that's still a maybe. But back then, a Sly Cooper movie would have definitely been worth it, bro. But a Sly Cooper movie now, nah, it wouldn't work now. Not enough people are familiar. Sorry. Not enough people are familiar with the franchise for them to warrant making a movie in the first place. Man, that sucks. But yeah, man, that's it for the stream. I'm gonna, again, like I said, I'm gonna try a little earlier. Gonna try for a little earlier. I do not know when the next time I'm gonna stream is, but I can guarantee you it won't be 3 fucking weeks. I thank y'all for sticking with me, man. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one, and I'm gonna start posting content. I know I said it before. I really am gonna start posting more videos and shorts. I just have to start recording more so I can do that. But anyways, I have been your Unfading Rocket. Peace out, y'all. Peace.